What's going on, YouTube and cryptocurrency family? My name is Harry. I'm the Crypto Vet. Thank you for tuning back in. Thank you for everybody who's joining in from BitBoy Crypto's channel. Appreciate all you guys. I really enjoyed being on All Around the Blockchain, and I'm excited to be invited back. So I do look forward to that, and I also look forward to being on Crypto Jeb's show as well, because he reached out just afterwards. So very, very entertaining, very enjoyable concept. I had a very, very good time being on the show. So thank you to everybody who's tuned out, and I hope you stick around for my weird and strange perspectives on the markets and go from there. If you do like that, hit the like, subscribe. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter at XRP Veterinarian, where I do post my charts and different analysis on different cryptos. And links for Twitch, Discord are all down below, all of them free. You shouldn't have to pay for any of them, so if it is, it's most likely a scam. But let's go ahead and get started here. If we head over to CoinMarketCap, we can see that the market cap's currently at $2.3 trillion. We've been bouncing around up to 2.6, down to around 2 trillion, but overall still holding a good amount of money in the space as a whole. Bitcoin dominance is dropping down. And right now we are seeing a little bit of a potential bounce in the market. And I know a lot of people are very, very scared right now. And I am not one of them. And I could just be, absolutely screwed here in the near future if everything does collapse from here further. But based off of previous trends and previous markets, this is exactly what happened right before there was a big explosion in price. Looking at the biggest gainers, we still have Doge potentially going crazy off of the Elon Musk news that he's working with some developers. Not sure who those would be because there aren't really developers for Dogecoin that are still active. There are just people working on projects similar to that. So potentially they could be working with, say, like the Flare network as a Doge being an F asset, so it has smart contract capabilities, things like that. I have no idea, but Doge is reacting pretty good to this news since they're saying Bitcoin's inefficient, even though Dogecoin is not much more efficient than Bitcoin. Biggest losers today is we have Shiba Inu and Hedera. Hedera not very much. So it's still not very many losers in the game right now. But overall, still big gainers in the space. Hopefully, if Bitcoin can just hold its own and not drop too much further. So if we go ahead and look at Bitcoin dominance, we can see the Bitcoin dominance has dropped all the way down to about 41, a little bit below 41 to 40.92. And it is hit this little midpoint area that I've been targeting as a spot to take profits on my altcoins. And the reason why is because we've been going in such a downtrend for so long now. I really think that Bitcoin is going to try to take some of the dominance back. It's going to try to take some of the money, pull it back into Bitcoin, and we're going to see some sort of like push to the upside. So we're going to come up here, maybe bounce up in the 44 area, which is going to be due to an increase in price on Bitcoin, which we'll move into the charts in just a second to look at. But there'll be some sort of rebound or retest here before even if we go much lower, which I think we can go lower with just the expansion of crypto as a whole. If we do go much lower, I think we'll just bounce around in the middle at least a little bit, right? Bitcoin's going to fight back. A lot of people still believe Bitcoin is the chosen one. So whatever the case may be, I think Bitcoin will fight back just a little bit. So I'm taking some profits here just to see what would happen if Bitcoin did come back, because then I can buy back in at cheaper altcoin prices. But, we'll have to see how it all plays out. If we look at Bitcoin back in 2017, we can see that we have always come down to test this 20-weekly exponential moving average. If we look at where we're at now, we have finally touched that, right? So I do think that we're going to have a nice big bounce here to the upside, just like we did in the past in 2017. And other reasons why I think that this is not the end and that this is just a last little bit. If you go back to 2017, the news articles all stated, this is the top, this is the end, and that's exactly what's happening now in the middle of the cycle. So the current price action right now doesn't look like stuff that you would see at a top. As you could see here back in 2017, it looks more like what you would see right here as you consolidating, trying to find price that is good. Everybody's on the same page before everybody goes back to the bullish scenario. So I do think that there is a lot of room for crypto to grow still here, that we're most likely going to see a big bounce here. and continue the cycles as such. But remember, guys, I'm just a doctor/idiot. This is not financial advice. This is just me looking back in the past, copying trends over and seeing what happened previously, and is it just as much likely to happen again here in the near future. So I do think that we'll probably have a very big bounce here, because back here in 2017, we also didn't even have much time spent there. This is one day. This is a wick from one day. You know, this could be the bounce here. We form a big W pattern and we absolutely go. I know a lot of people are big fans of Market Cipher, and I'm not sure if Ben posted it or one of us did, that this here is the first time a green dot buy signal has posted on the daily. Let me go to the right chart first. Here we go. It's posted on the daily since back in, where was it, October or something? October of 2020. So Market Cipher is pretty damn good. So, you know, if you want to use that, you can also see that on the 4 hourly, we do have a lot of bullish divergence here at the bottom, signifying we could have a big reversal right here. So lots of bullish signs saying that we could be at a bottom, but if we have more bad news, we get below the 20 weekly EMA, then there's a chance that we could be going much, much lower, and then the cycle's different, right? So who the hell knows? But I'm going to bet that this is a place we bounce. If we move over to Ethereum, we can see that Ethereum is looking very good against Bitcoin on the weekly here. And if we're following the same path that we did last 4-year cycle, which I have marked here at the bottom, we could see much, much higher prices for Ethereum in the next couple of weeks, right? Doesn't mean that we're not going to have some ups and downs in the middle, but if we do follow what happened before, this is how we're going to be seeing that $8,000 to $10,000 Ethereum scenario, in my opinion. Going into the short term, it's kind of hard to judge what's going to happen here. We have our initial breakout. We've been confirming and getting rejected on different supports, but we're in a price discovery area right now. So overall, if you're holding for the long term, in my opinion, just accumulate when you can. Trying to trade this is kind of just more luck at the draw, right? When do you get the right time that Ethereum actually gets pumped up? But in the next couple weeks, I do think that we're honestly going to have another little meme altcoin season, right? They're gaining more and more traction. So a lot of these altcoins are on Ethereum. So money's going to get dumped in my opinion, to Ethereum, causing its price to go up, which is going to cause another one of these little seasons here of the meme coins. I just see it as being inevitable now with how much power like Elon Musk has with Dogecoin and all that for the crypto space. So I do think that Ethereum would be a very, very good buy, especially since it looks so good against Bitcoin. But we'll have to just wait and see. It's really hard to tell people to buy stuff at the top. So I've just been dollar cost averaging as I go. And last here for XRP, we did get the little bull trap here where it looked like we were going to break out, but otherwise looking really, really good on XRP, and a big, like in this case would be a more bullish pattern, right? We have a flag going into a symmetrical triangle. We could break out here and go to much, much, much higher prices, but you guys know I love XRP, been covering it for a long time. XRP likes to take its sweet time, and when it does break out, it breaks out so fast that most people don't have time to buy in or even try to trade this thing. So I'm accumulating at any prices under all-time high, because I do believe it's going to not only hit all-time high but surpass it. So right now, when it comes to XRP, all my extra gains from even the little mining rig and everything, they all go to XRP the second that they can. So I'm just watching now in the short term if we can maybe break above some moving averages. But right now we're pretty correlated with Bitcoin, so there isn't much of a change for us to be watching for at the moment. So that is going to do it for this video. Dogecoin's still doing crazy things with the news, but hopefully we'll have some good analysis for that later. But yep, that's going to do it. I'll catch you guys in the next one.